Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program. And because today is a holiday, so I thought of doing the Dalal Street Week Ahead program today instead of doing usual on Sunday. On Friday, US markets, Dow, Nasdaq and S&P 500 and all shot up more than 1%. But however, there were few stocks which fell more than 25%. And the people were worried what happened to those stocks. Then on Saturday morning, the news came that Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs together they've sold for over 20 billion worth of stocks and mostly China-based technology stocks and the US-based media stocks. And the news floating around is that a Hong Kong-based fund, Tiger Asia, they were forced to sell stocks due to their margin calls triggered from futures and option position. So that is why right now the US futures are down. So they are very nervous. The traders are all anxious to see how the US markets will open today. So if it is a one-off issue specific to only one company, then market can stabilize, and or if more margin call comes, there can be more selling from other companies. So that's why the US markets are a little bit nervous, but most of the Asian markets are strong only, and some Asian markets are down, but later in the day they recovered. And another important news, there was this ship called Ever Given stuck in the Suez Canal, and that ship has been floated again successfully after 6 days. So that has lifted sentiment in oil related stocks, and that is one possible reason why the markets have recovered in Asia. And right now, just now the European markets have started and most of them are trading in green. But however, as I told you, due to the 20 billion sell figure, the US markets are nervous. And SGX Nifty is going all over the places. On Friday night, I saw it was closing around 14,800, and about 1 hour before I checked it was around 14,600, and just now I checked it is at 14,700. So that is because during holidays the liquidity is very little in SGX Nifty. And PMI data is due from China tomorrow, and US is set to announce further stimulus measures on Wednesday, and then towards the end of the week, the most important data, the US jobs data is due. From India, we can expect monthly auto sales data and cement sales data. And due to semiconductor shortage, and auto stocks are not likely to do well. That I've been cautioning for the last 2 months. And in fact, most of the auto stocks are down only now. Maruti recently went to 8,300. Now it has fallen below 7,000. Even Hero MotoCorp was trading closer to 3,500. Now it has fallen below 3,000. If you are a long-term investor, then this is the right time to buy some auto stocks. And the semiconductor shortage is not going to go away very soon. And what was surprising on Friday's price action? Number one, the India VIX fell almost 10%. And after a long time, the India VIX has fallen so much. That is number one. Number two, the Bank Nifty future is trading almost 400 point premium to the spot price. I don't think I have ever seen this kind of premium. The maximum premium I have seen is only about 200 points. And 400 point premium looks extraordinary premium. And Nifty is also trading nearly 100 point premium. Nifty future trading at 100 point premium over the spot Nifty. So these are the two important things we have to take note. And because the India VIX crashed, the options premium also crashed. And because the recent low is 14,260 in Nifty, so we can reasonably assume that Nifty will be taking support around 14,200. So this week is a very short week, and Monday is a holiday, Holi, and Friday is a holiday. So we have only 3 trading sessions. So we can expect Nifty to trade between 14,200 and 15,000 this week. And Nifty closed around 14,500 and we still have only 3 more trading sessions. So this week probably belong to option writers, and those who have written options at faraway places, the premiums have come down very significantly. So well, that's it for today. And due to my some of my tweets, and many people are thinking that I am a politically oriented person, and let me tell you, I am just a pure businessman and I have no political inclination towards any party. And in fact, one FII, as soon as Narendra Modi became Prime Minister in 2014, and what this FII has done, 90% of their money they have parked in Adani Group stocks. And see what happened today, their net worth has increased almost 20 times in last 7 years. So politics is different, political orientation is different, your opinion is different, but we are in stock market to make money. So I have recommended Sun TV, and I stated that in case if DMK wins in Tamil Nadu, the Sun TV shares are likely to do very well. That is purely from the business perspective, and otherwise I do not belong to any political party, or I am not a sympathizer of any political party. And let me tell you one joke. One Indian politician went to US and he visited one US politician house. The house was very big and very nicely decorated, and he was wondering, how come you have such a big house? The US politician opened the window and he showed outside there was a overbridge, and the US politician said, he raised the hand to show 5 fingers and he said 5%. So he meant to say, in constructing the bridge he has taken 5% commission. That is how he got a very good house. Then after some time, that US politician came to India to visit our Indian politician house. This time our Indian politician house was much bigger, much grander than the US politician's house. This US politician was astonished and asked Indian politician, hey, how come you have such a big house? And Indian politician opened the window, showed him outside. And that US politician looked at the window, he was shocked, there was nothing in there. Then Indian politician said, 100%. Well, this is a joke, but my opinion about all the Indian politicians is that they are more or less equally bad, right? So our business is not politics. Our business is only stock market. So without any political inclination, we take decisions purely based on our stock market return perspective. So I just wanted to clarify, as some people are giving some wrong comments in my timeline. So hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.